Today we're at the Escape shop. I'm talking through our new training blocks. So just gonna do a couple exercises, show you a couple different hand positions that I like to use on them. So I'm gonna use the bigger one. Just gonna walk through a couple things I like to do. So we're gonna start, it's got this cable machine here. It's really nice to use on something like this, but you can also use it on just weights on the ground or kind of whatever. So I'm gonna start, just gonna start with the big edge here and do some lat pull downs. So I got it all the way up. I'm gonna get down, kind of keep it straight with my back here, as good as best as possible. And then I'm just pulling down, and I'll do a couple of these. You know, maybe if you want to do your 8 to 10 reps per set. Really nice, helps with the lats down there. So it's nice to use the training block because then it also activates the fingers. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it down where I'm just pulling right in front of my body here. And then I'm gonna go and I'm going to do a row with this. So row is gonna be a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna do a 2-finger here, which then I can just kind of orient my body, get in a good stable position, and then pull back directly towards my chest there. So this really helps back muscles, just a general row, and then I can do another 8 to 10 reps of that. You can see how you can use different pockets there. I'm gonna use the mono for the next one, for my deadlifts. So I'm just gonna switch it around. Just gonna flip it like that, and then makes it a little bit easier to use the mono. So with that, I'm gonna do a mono deadlifts here. Bring it all the way to the ground here. And then I'm gonna use this one right here, use a bit smaller one, where I can just be pretty straight up and then do some pulling right here. You know, when you're using the mono pocket, you really got to make sure you're warmed up. Maybe I'll switch to the bigger one. I haven't really warmed up yet. So just starting with the straight arm and then lifting. If you want to do some shoulder shrugs, that's really nice as well. And you're really still activating your finger muscles there. The last one I want to show you is really pinch strength training here. So because we designed it with not only the pockets, but with the surface on the outside, it's really nice to do pinch training here. So I'm gonna do some fixed recruitment pulls up here. So what I'm gonna do is, I want this to be a little bit shorter. We included enough that you could do a lot of different exercises there, but I'm gonna shorten it up, and then I'm gonna use it as a pinch, and I'm gonna go to a fixed position right up here. So now you can see it's a great pinch. You know, this is gonna be pretty hard. I won't be able to fully do a pull-up here, but I can work it and I could really do some recruitment pulls. So as I'm doing that, it's in a fixed position, but I'm just gonna give it like 3 to 5 seconds. I'm gonna pull as hard as I can with this and then let rest. So I'll start here. I'll go 1, 2, 3, and then rest. You know, maybe a fixed recruitment one will be better with some of the pockets, and then you can change it up and do pinches with your deadlifts. All depends on what you're trying to work out. But yeah, that's just a couple different positions that I like to use the new training block in. Again, we have it in 2 sizes. This one's a bit thicker, this one's a bit thinner. So kind of depending on what you're trying to work on or on what level you're climbing at. So yeah, you can find it at our website, escapeclimbing.com. Thanks.